mean, our show is going to be good. You know.
Here we go. Yeah,
Can't speak for the Cowboys. Right. We're both wearing our glasses, honey.
I know. We're feeling quite specked up today.
Twins.
We're the four-eyed glassy twins. We're the four-eyed glassy twins. And we at it again. And I'm feeling real good, my friends. And the Cowboys piss us off again. And why do they do it to us? Why do they constantly screw us? Man, no NFC champs for us. Yeah, we got back on the bus. Really pissed, cause we missed our chance to get this win. And we lost a goddamn game. I just don't understand what's wrong with this coaching staff. It makes me wanna go after everybody. Why just they can't get the party started for the party? That's right, that was my Cowboys for shawty. What's up, do shouts out now. Top fan Pete, I see it's going down. Gabriel in top fan sound. Kevin, yeah, it's going down. Happy holidays to all the fans. Top fan Sean is at it again. I see Hector, I see Elizabeth, I see Nicole Grant in the house. I see top fan Joe Patterson. We about to talk some Cowboys again. Yeah, we did the absolute worst. Now we're not Cowboys first. We're just some losers again. And we're about to talk about it, friends. So, like, share, follow. You already know how we about to go. She wants the D, baby, place to be. I'm so angry. What's up, Ronnie? What up, everybody? Just tell them what we doing, man. Tell them what's going down.
It is episode 20 of She Wants the D podcast, brought to you by She3 Productions and Draft.com. We are just going to get directly into the show today.
Okay.
Our spirits are killed.
Let's do it, man.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
What else are you going to do? Y'all thought we wasn't coming?
Yeah.
Y'all haters thought we was running?
We her. We in here.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy, that's a thick-ass boy!
This is She Wants the D, an all-new, all-female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
I am a monkey face. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
And now your hosts, Jessica, JoJo, and Tracy.
I want me some glory hole.
So before we get into the depressing talk,
Yeah.
I just want to remind everybody that we will be doing our drawing again today.
Nice.
And I also want to let you guys know that because it is the holidays, I will be out of town this entire week. So I will mail everything out on the following Monday.
We got you, though. Don't worry. We
I got you. Trust me. It's gonna happen. I got you. Everyone that's had their name called previously has gotten their gifts and will vouch. Herms keeps her promises.
Yeah, she sends them.
Herms
She
do.
sends them. She seals them.
All right, guys. Let's get into this horrendous game.
It was bad, man.
You know we don't want to, but we got to.
Well, you know Gwendolyn is just loving life right
I'm
now.
sure she's already
Oh, you know she's tuning in
trash.
just to talk mess
For
to
sure.
us.
But you know she wasn't on the pregame show yesterday.
Yeah, she was probably nervous.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
You know, they only show up whenever
Yeah.
they produce. You know, we show up all the time.
And
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
show up when we have our foot in our mouths.
Yeah. That's when they like to show up the
That's
best.
the only time. We show up all the time.
Yep.
But, you know, that's neither here nor there. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Highlights for that booty.
I know nobody wants to do this, but I feel like it's necessary this
I mean,
time.
look,
I mean, it was just so horrendous.
And these are receivers that's barely had any playing time all year. He wasn't even on a team earlier on in the season. I mean, they did
They
whatever
couldn't
they
snatch
wanted.
the ball up.
Our defense made no impact plays whatsoever.
And a receiving
bad.
core against a really detrimentally injured
Yes.
Eagles secondary.
Yes.
They could not snatch
Yes.
the ball up.
It was bad,
I mean,
man.
I
It was
thought-
bad.
I thought for sure we were going to light them up all day. Their
Me too.
secondary is, in shambles. And they made
We
it.
managed
they made
9
us,
points. 9 points.
Yes. Hey, shout outs to Kai Forbath.
Yeah.
9
Our new
points.
Yeah,
kicker.
exactly.
Carson Wentz had 319-yard pass into a bunch of nobodies.
Ridiculous, man.
I mean, they just made us eat crow,
It was
man.
embarrassing.
Look, I mean,
that right there.
6 drop passes by our receivers. 6.
Yeah.
there's no excuse for
6
that.
drop passes
That's awful.
from in an Eagles secondary that's depleted.
And here's the thing that has just drove everyone insane for the
Gosh.
entirety of this year. When something's not working, don't continue to do it.
The
What are you
definition of
doing?
insanity.
You're
Malcolm
throwing the
Jenkins
ball
had a hell of a
over.
game. He was the star of the secondary for the Eagles. I mean,
You're
just
throwing the ball over
they made him look
and
like a
over and over.
Pro
and
Bowler.
It's not working. And you've got the highest paid running back in football just sitting
Yeah.
there. Just, okay, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just continue to watch Amari Cooper and Gallup drop these passes and Dak overthrow people and underthrow people. And what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why can't we adjust?
it's like we are incapable as a football team to adjust to anything. And what confused me, you saw early on, Ezekiel Elliott really wasn't getting anything going. Our run game really wasn't getting going. And I saw no attempt to try anything differently. They continued to run the ball constantly on first down. I mean, it was like
the same crap that they do.
Old story,
Yes, same old
different
school
day.
shit. And here's the thing: against the Rams, we had all those Tony Pollard and Zeke
Yeah.
runs. Where was Tony Pollard?
Yeah. I
What
mean,
happened to that? What happened to that? How
I just
can we,
don't understand.
I don't either.
He
I
had
don't
2
either.
carries. After rushing for over 100 yards, he had 2 carries in this game.
And where was Jarwin?
Exactly. Jarwin had half the plays that he did last game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I love Jason Witten. I do.
I mean,
But
after
man,
missing after he missed the first pass, you would think they would have
Yeah.
tried to implement Jarwin in some
Yeah,
kind of way.
exactly.
0 targets, 0 plays, 0 receptions.
I'm kind of over Witten at this point.
That was
Like,
the one
it's-
exciting play right there to the catch to Michael Gallup, and we did nothing with this drive. I mean, it was just bad, man. Like, it was hard to watch.
It was embarrassing.
It was beyond embarrassing. Like, it was beyond embarrassing.
I could not believe
I'm totally embarrassed.
And then
we
you gotta-
completely abandoned the run.
And then we don't go for it again when we're 4th and 6.
Yeah, it's fourth.
Kicker
and,
did
Why
his
not?
job. That was a rare change of events. I mean, the kicker did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could be thankful for that.
What was it? Was the fourth quarter? There was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was
left.
at the beginning of the
It was-
fourth quarter.
It was a 4th and 1, and we decided to punt it.
Yeah,
Then the very next drive, it's a 4th and 9, and
Yeah.
we go for it.
yeah.
Joe from Italy said after watching the game, he was so mad he threw his Christmas tree out the window. That's how angry
does
he
his
was.
Christmas tree have a bunch of cowboy stuff on it?
What was it? A Cowboys themed
Yeah.
Christmas tree,
Yeah,
Joe? We
I
would
wanna
love to know. We
I
would
wanna
love to know. The same loss over and over again, says Top Fan Eric.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Top Fan Sam says, good thing we got a new kicker because apparently that's the only way we can score now.
It should have been
He's
an
the only
easy
kicker.
win too, man.
I mean,
should
it
have been
was
an
just
easy
bad,
win.
man.
I never thought it was going to be easy. A division games are never easy, and definitely not for the first place.
I mean, we didn't even look.
in the
We
division.
didn't look like we wanted it.
No.
We didn't. But you know what did I say in the pregame show? I said
Just
I
too
would
many
not be
mistakes.
surprised either way. I would
Yeah.
not be surprised if we came
Yeah.
out and just
Right.
completely
I'm not surprised.
stunk it
either.
up, and I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if we won. And that's exactly what happened. It was going to be either one extreme. It was going to be an extreme win or an extreme loss, and we got an extreme loss. And I'm not surprised.
I'm not
This
surprised.
has
either.
been
Yeah.
our team all year. It's like we turn it on when we turn it on, and when it's not turned on, it is just bad in every facet of the game. I mean,
in all three phases.
no,
That right there.
we
what the
didn't
hell
show
was that?
up in all 3 phases.
What was that?
I mean, our Our playmakers didn't make plays. Our receivers dropped passes. Dak Prescott was entertaining. I mean, nothing he did.
He was
not
not
made a
completely
difference.
He was
It was-
not punctual at all.
It was
He was completely
bad.
ineffective. And at the Jason Garrett press conference today, he said nothing new. It's the same old crap.
Same old crap.
Every
Same
week, nothing
old
ever
crap.
changes.
Well, we got to move on and just win the next football game.
We got to keep
Yeah.
moving forward.
Yeah, keep
and we
moving
got to do
forward.
better next time. There ain't no next time, kitty cat.
Man.
I mean, technically, we can still
Well,
win the division.
Watch
but
us
like
go
it
out
matters.
watch us go out and just completely shit the bed with the Redskins too. Like, I mean, this team just doesn't know what it wants to
that
be.
would totally be the nail in the
and
coffin.
it's just disgusting, man. It's.
And I wouldn't be shocked.
I got so drunk last night and it didn't help. I was
That's
still
why you're
angry
wearing
when
your
I woke up.
glasses.
Yeah, I was like, I had to take
Yeah.
out my contacts and let my
I
eyes
didn't wanna wear
breathe,
makeup.
and I just didn't want to do anything today.
Yep, I've got no makeup on.
Me
The
either.
Cowboys don't deserve mascara.
No.
Top fan
Um,
Hector says he truly saw 10-6 this
Oh.
year, but
Oh my! I don't
Mid-season,
know
he
what's
said
going
It's a
Hey,
commercial.
commercial break.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a sign that we just
Boo.
shouldn't do this to ourselves any longer.
No, I think we deserve to do it.
I mean, the Cowboys, they did it to themselves. They've done it to
We beat
themselves
them-
all year.
We beat ourselves
All
every
year.
time.
Yeah,
all
we
year.
shot ourselves in the foot.
I mean, it's
Again.
unbelievable.
Again, we shot ourselves in the foot.
You know, and
Again, we knew what not to do. We knew what we needed to do, and we still didn't do it.
And what frustrates me is, like, Jerry Jones constantly has tried to sell us a bill of dreams this entire season. Stephen Jones, all of them making it seem like this team has the capability and the mindset to just flip
They
it
don't
on
have
and
the
off.
mindset
and
at
they
all.
don't.
They don't have the
no-
mindset at all. There's no heart
They
on
have
that
no
sideline.
heart. They have no heart.
The
They
Eagles
have
won
no
'cause they had more heart.
intensity. Exactly.
They had more
and they
heart.
have the better coaching staff.
Because they're not a good team.
They're not.
We're not a good team. They're not a good team. And they won this game because they wanted it more.
Yeah.
I mean, missed
Simply put.
tackles.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders was the best player offensively on the field, and I don't even know.
Our
I don't even
chemistry
know what to
is
say.
really off.
I mean,
bad.
nothing worked for us. At one point, Zach Ertz was in and out the game. I mean, nothing helped
Yeah,
our team
nothing.
defensively. They did whatever they wanted. They
did what they
whatever
always
they
do.
wanted.
When
Jarwin did
when
have a
Jarwin's
catch.
in,
There he is.
he's excellent.
Just like
There he
He's
is.
in,
He did
he's
have a catch.
excellent.
Just like Sam Darnold said, they do what they do,
I mean,
and they do it every game.
every single game.
This is what I
And
think.
What's up, top
everybody
fan
knows it.
Kelvin? Yeah, every single game.
Everybody
every single
knows
game.
it.
I think Jarwin needs to step up as starting tight end, and
Jarwin is not in the
Witten-
game.
And,
Yeah.
and Witten needs to coach.
Look at this. I mean,
Jarwin
just
can't do anything if he's
busted
not out there.
coverage.
No, what I'm
ridiculous,
saying
man.
is
Ward
move him to
Jr.
Witten's
just killing
spot
it.
and Witten coach.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yes, that's
that-
what
look
should
at
that's
this.
happen.
why I didn't
Just-
want Witten to come back. I said it
Did
from
whatever they wanted.
the preseason that I didn't want Witten back because I
And there
knew
we
that
go
this was
again.
going to be the case. I knew this was going to
There
happen.
we go again. I mean, it was just embarrassing
Yeah.
to watch, man. And top fan Joe Peterson says, when the Cowboys that beat the Rams show up, we can beat anyone. That's the problem. This team has no consistency to it whatsoever. And that's what's even more embarrassing, that you can do what they did to the Rams one week and then completely lay an egg on the road in a divisional matchup that wins you the division. All you have to do is win, and you win the division. Despite how horrible you've played and how anemic you've been to any type of sustained success during this entire football season.
What do you think it is?
You had one. It's a
Is it
combination.
cockiness? Is it they get a big win and they're like, "Oh, we got this," and then they
It's the mentality
Look, I-
that Jason Garrett has set for
I
this
don't
team.
right. right.
Well, we just got to move on to the next game.
We
You
end
can't
up falling apart.
You can't continue to move on to the next game if the things that you are doing are not yielding success. I mean, it's not as simple as just moving on to the next game. And when you have a head coach that's constantly telling you, "Oh, well, we still have a chance," or our destiny is still in front of us, but you are constantly going out making simple mistakes, making simple football IQ mishaps that are causing you to lose football
That
games.
controlling our own destiny
it's
crap.
everything. Taking too
Really?
long to cut Brett Maher.
Yeah.
Not giving Kellen Moore complete control over this offense. Just the horrible game management and the bad calls that Jason Garrett does as a head coach. There's so many different things that you can point to, and it all goes back to coaching.
Oh, absolutely.
It all
Nothing
points to
bothers
coaching.
me more than when I hear Jason Garrett say, we control our own destiny.
It's
You've controlled it for the
frustrating.
last 6 games. You have had the NFC East in the palm of your hand. And you gave it away.
You gave it away.
You gave it away.
Overthrowing. I mean, it was just bad. I mean, Dak was bad. This offense was bad. It was hard to watch, man. And this has been our season. This has been our season.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, some way, we still had a chance to win this game at the end, which made absolutely no sense. And we found a way to still ruin it.
Well,
we
yeah.
found a way to
Wrapped
not
up
do
with
it.
a bow.
Because we pass it on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
When the passing game hasn't been working all freaking night. And
Nothing
we've got
worked
the
all
highest
night.
paid running back in the league.
Highest paid
and we
running back in the
throw
league.
it on 3rd and 1.
Makes absolutely no sense.
When I tell you I am so done with this coaching staff, I mean, I can't see Jason Garrett's stupid freaking face on the sideline.
Unbelievable.
Not one more day. Not one more day can I look
That's
at him
it. There it is.
scowling on the sideline,
There
doing
it is.
nothing.
That
and
should
that's
have
another
been
thing.
a pass interference call.
That's another thing. What does Jason Garrett actually do?
Clap.
Honestly, no, because in the press conferences when he's asked about plays
Just-
that were called, why was this done on 3rd and 1? Why did you choose to pass it when it hasn't been working all night? Why
Unbelievable.
didn't you run it? Well, I don't call the plays. Well, I don't do that. Well, then what do you do? What
he
do you
shakes their
actually
hand.
do, Jason
He
Garrett?
shakes their hand and smacks their butt when they run in off the field.
I just cannot
Yeah, it makes no
deal
sense.
with him anymore. I am done with Jason freaking Garrett.
Yeah.
I've been done with him for a long time.
Joe Tracina says he doesn't understand with a bad shoulder why Dak throws 44 passes and Zeke only gets 13 carries. I mean, because they don't know what they want to do.
Coaching.
They don't know what they want to do. They know what their identity is, and any sign of, I mean, just frustrating, man.
I know, man. I hate having to even talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, it's frustrating to say the least. I don't even know what else we can really say. There's a yellow cat.
Oh, get out of here, cat!
What is with the cats?
Oh,
What's yellow
it's
have to
looking
do
at
with it?
us?
Because yesterday it was a black cat.
He looks mean.
All these
too.
damn cats
Now
at your
there's a
house.
white-
Yeah, I actually totally blame that cat.
Gross.
I blame that cat
So
completely.
for those of you that didn't tune into the pregame show yesterday, and in the studio we have 2 huge windows right in front of us, and a black cat walked up the sidewalk, stood right in front of the window, and just stared at us. This was the pregame show yesterday. We shoot it away and hexed it away, and then just now another cat walks up.
Jessica's like,
What is going on with the cats?
there's a
I
yellow
blame-
cat now.
I blame the cats.
So weird,
This
man.
is on the cats,
the
man.
cats, man. Ooh, top
totally.
fan Marquita has a good
Cat
question.
juju.
Okay.
She says, do you think all the coaches will be fired because the mediocre DNA may be a part of all the coaches now? So
Well,
do
typically
you
when
think
you
they clean house?
when you bring in a new head coach, typically the new head coach will
Has
clean
his own
house.
staff. Yeah, he has his
So,
own coordinators he wants to bring in, his own
However, we have Jerry Jones as a GM.
team. Yeah.
So whether that will be allowed to happen, who knows? Jerry Jones runs this team, and we all know that. So
Why does everyone want Romo for head coach? Like,
oh, that's
I mean,
stupid.
the guy can cause.
He's not going to do that.
The guy can
No.
predict a few plays.
he doesn't
and
want
he's
to.
from being a quarterback for over a decade.
He's
He's
not
got it.
gonna-
He's got
he's
it
not
good
gonna
at
do
seeing
that.
us. He's
Like,
got it good at
yeah.
seeing
He
us.
wasn't a good leader. Like, he was not like a typical quarterback leader, if you ask me. Like, when things fell apart, Tony Romo was not the guy that would be able to bring everyone together. He was not the locker room, like a field general, like a Peyton Manning, per se, a guy that commands the locker room when he comes in. Like, if he couldn't do that as a quarterback, what makes you think he can do that for a 53-man roster? Like, I don't think people realize just all the details and the time and the hours that it takes into being a head coach, especially a good one. Like, you live, eat, and breathe football. Okay? I mean, and I don't think Tony Romo has the mindset to do something like that.
No, he likes to play golf. And
yeah, like, come on.
Yeah.
You can't be a head coach and say, you know what, I'm going to go try out for this PGA tournament. Like,
who said he even wants to do it? Has he even said that he wants to do it? Has he shown?
Fans always bring it up. I have no idea
throwing
why.
stuff out there. They're just throwing stuff out there because they're sick of Jason Garrett, and I get it. I mean, I know everyone wants to be hopeful and think that something will change, but I still maintain, man.
Witten for head coach.
We want a quarterback that can never manage to
either.
lead us to NFC Championship to be the guy that lead us to a Super Bowl. Really? Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Oh, sadly it do. Sadly it do. All right, let's move on to happier trails here.
Let's do it.
At the last minute, we got a video from Cowboy Dale. I didn't think he was going to send one today because we're all pretty depressed.
Yeah.
But like a true G, he came through.
Came through, huh?
So here is our segment, Our Take with Cowboy Dale. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, guys, I feel like I'm going to get drunk on the podcast.
Oh, nice. Keep it going.
Hey, it's my Friday. You know,
Nice.
how about we do a cheers?
Let's do a cheers.
Let's
I
do a
work
cheers.
tomorrow, but after that, I'm off until Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Gotta get that holiday pay, baby.
To a new head coach.
To a new head
To
coach.
a new head coach. That is worth
a new head
cheersing.
coach.
Yes, yes.
Santa, will you bring me a new head coach?
Give me some Lincoln Riley or Urban Meyer in my life.
Lincoln Riley's not leaving OU.
I want him to.
He's not going to. He's
Nope.
got it too good.
Give him $10 million a year. He just might.
I don't think so.
Might do
I
it.
would like it, but it's not going to happen. Here we go. Our Take with Cowboy Dale. Every week, Cowboy Dale sends us a question regarding the game. Ooh. And we answer it on our panel. Here we go.
Hey, she wants a D. Man, I can't take it anymore with this team, man. Just call it a year, man. We don't deserve to be in the playoffs.
No.
Look, who's going to get contracts next year, by the way? We got a lot of guys to be signed. We got Dak, we got Jones, we got Cooper. We got a few more guys in there, Malik Collins. There's a bunch of people, man. Who y'all think, man? Who y'all think's going to be the odd man out? I think there's going to be one or two or even three of these guys not get a deal. I think Dak and Cooper definitely get a deal, but I think Malik Collins walks, and I think Byron Jones might be out of here too, man.
Jones can get on.
We got to save some money
Yeah.
to bring in a Jamal Adams or something, hopefully through a trade. Who y'all think, man? Let me know.
Yeah, Jones can go
Agreed.
ahead and walk his happy ass
Agreed.
right on
He hasn't
out.
done much for the team
Nope.
this year.
Yeah.
He had one noticeable play last night.
Yeah.
And you can't blame it on the injury.
Yeah, he's been ho hum all year, so he can just go ahead and get on with his bad self.
True that.
Cooper and Dak for sure.
I don't know about Cooper for sure.
See, I'm kind of like that about Dak.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. He's a quarterback. I mean,
I know, because he's a good
here's
quarterback.
the thing. If not Dak, then who? If not Dak, then who? Because I've heard a lot of people saying this today.
Well,
I've
the
seen it
next
going
man
around
up would be Cooper Rush.
Yeah, and that's not an answer. So what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, if not Dak, then who? I want to know, because I've seen it all on social media. So if there's some of those people in here that have been saying that today, I want you to tell me in the comments. If not Dak, then who? Dak is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that. Yeah, who?
That's not going to change. He's going to get a contract. He is our quarterback, whether you like it or not. What are your options?
Yeah,
I want to know.
I genuinely want to know because
seriously,
we don't have the
I'm not being
record
mean about it.
for
Like, I want to know.
I think
we don't have a
Cooper's
record
too
to get
new.
a first-round quarterback.
Cooper's too new to get rid of this soon, don't you think?
Cooper Rush?
No,
Amari Cooper.
Amari.
Oh no, they're not getting rid of Amari Cooper. I think that's not going to happen.
That's
I think
what I'm
they're
saying.
Gonna
I
get
think
him signed.
Dak and
the only
Cooper
reason
are
I
for
s-
sure getting contracts.
The only reason I say that is because how serious is his injury? He's been playing injured for a while, and it's definitely taken a toll. How much of an effect does that make on their decision to give him a contract?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm coming from. He absolutely deserves it as far as how he has played when he's been not injured. But since his injury, he's definitely waned in his performance. And how big of a factor will that be when it comes time to sign contracts? I don't really know. I think Jarwin walks this year. I'm kind of with Cowboy Dale. I think Malik Collins walks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, what incentive do they have to stay? I mean, really, would you want to be here?
I mean, but if they throw enough money at him, but at this point, I think, especially in the case of Malik Collins, I think there's going to be teams out there that are willing to pay him a larger contract than what the Cowboys are going to be willing to pay.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
I definitely see Malik Collins walking, and I don't see Randall Cobb getting re-signed out of passes he dropped this season.
Yeah,
I don't see that happening at all.
Although he was the only one making catches yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll give him that much. But yeah,
he
been
didn't really
ho-hum.
make an impact
No,
the
I
way
agree
we
with that.
expected. Beasley definitely had a much better season for Buffalo, if we're going to be
like,
honest.
It's like we always say when Cobb does something
Just
bad.
enough.
He does just enough that you forget all the mistakes that he made during the game.
He'll make a
just
mistake,
enough.
and then he'll come back and do a play to make up for it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
He does just enough to stay off the radar. But yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he comes back.
And I don't think they're gonna offer Byron Jones a contract. Honestly, I don't think. And if they do, it's going to be the bare minimum. And there's probably gonna be another team out there that bites on him.
Bye.
And I don't blame him. You never know. You put Byron Jones with the defensive coach, and he schemes him the right way. He messes around, goes to another team, and has 6 interceptions next season. That's just the way things pan out.
That's
for
how
the
it go,
Cowboys.
don't it? That's how it go. But hey, he hasn't produced anything all season, so he can go ahead and get on.
But I definitely think Dak. I am 100% certain that he's going to get paid because, like you say, who else do you got?
Yeah. Who else?
What are your options?
Did anyone else? Did anyone answer
Somebody
that?
said, "Yeah, Tom Brady's a free agent."
Tom Brady is looking every bit of an aging quarterback this year.
Oh,
I don't
for
care
sure.
what you say.
For sure.
His age is showing.
They're
He
not
is
going to
waning.
have. They're not going to have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So I think it's safe to say we don't have to worry about a Patriots Super Bowl this year.
He can go ahead and go on and get himself.
But top fan Sam says that he hopes that we keep Quinn.
Oh, for sure.
Robert Quinn was definitely our
Very
most
effective
effective pass rusher this season, not the $20 million
way more,
man.
Yeah, way more than D-Law, that's for sure.
Sam also says he wants to keep the kicker. Top fan Hector asks, should we keep Michael Bennett?
I don't know, man.
I mean, Michael
Whatever.
Bennett, I think most of his highlights were getting holding calls or getting penalties defensively.
Offsides and false starts.
I didn't see him make an impact, especially when it matters. It wasn't like when he came here, it shored up the run defense anymore.
His first game, he had a couple plays.
Yeah, he had a couple
and
good plays, but he
after
kind of
that,
tethered off a little bit
yeah,
after that, too.
after that,
Shoulder
the only
pass.
time he
Definitely.
hears his name called is on offsides. So,
Top fan Joe says Bennett can go, keep Quinn and Cobb. Top fan Joe says keep Keep Randall Cobb.
Nah, man, he hasn't
I would
done
be
enough.
highly surprised if they kept Randall Cobb, especially with Michael Gallup in the season that he displayed this year. I would be highly surprised. You can go get another guy.
Gallup is staying.
Yeah, Gallup is staying. He's not going anywhere. And,
Pollard is staying.
you can go get a younger version of Cobb in the draft this year in any round as far as receivers go.
I agree.
They come pretty sporadically throughout the draft. So.
In the scheme of the receiving core of the Dallas Cowboys, Cobb has definitely been the most ineffective.
Yeah.
With the exception of maybe Tavon Austin, who just doesn't play that much. So I agree with all that. Now to Cowboy Dale's question on Jamal Adams, do they go for him?
No, if they didn't pull the
either.
trigger this season for a first rounder, they're not going to do it in the off season.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless he's just completely disgruntled with the Jets and they come down as far as what they're asking, but I don't see that happening. So no, I don't think Jamal Adams is a possibility. I think they will.
If we were going to take him, we would have already taken him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they will address the safety.
We had the opportunity to do it, and we passed.
But I think they will address the safety position in the draft for sure this year because I don't think you need any more anything else to point to than this season that showed that was definitely one of the weaknesses as far as our defensive front seven. Our safety position was a little weak, I feel, and we didn't really have anybody in that secondary that could really make impact plays, that could be a ball hawk and really affect what the quarterback does. So I would definitely like to see us attack the safety position. We got a couple good guys coming out of college this year. I'll do some research on those later on in the off season and let everybody know about them. But
you sound so sad, Hanny.
Yeah.
I'm just disgusted with this season, man. Is it obvious?
Yeah, you sound so sad.
I'm highly disappointed because I went into this season with such high expectations, even despite my disdain and my lack of confidence in Jason Garrett as a head coach. I thought that with Kellen Moore being implemented, I thought he would be better. And I was on the fence very early on when we made the hire. I thought it was a bad move, but based on what we saw in the preseason and the things that they displayed, I thought that he was just going to open up the playbook even more once the regular season got here.
He did against the
and that
crappy
didn't
team.
happen, man. I mean, you saw what happened last season, and you saw what Chris Richard was able to do with these guys defensively last year, and for our defense to fall so flat like they did this season. I mean, it was just a year filled with disappointment, and I'm just really disgusted that we're 7-8. We're staring at an 8-8 season. If we're able to
maybe
7-9,
out,
if we're able to close out the Redskins,
Who
at
knows?
this point you just don't know, and it sucks, man, because you put so much emotion and passion into this team. I mean, hell, when y'all know me, almost every time you see me, I'm draped in some type of Cowboys gear. I rep this team to the fullest. I got them tatted on my calf. I'm disgusted, man. It's like I'm an adult, and I've never seen the Cowboys get to an NFC championship game. The last time they won a Super Bowl, I was 7-8 years old. I barely remember the parade, but my grandma swears I was there, so, I believe her. But it was just bad. It was a bad season. It was filled with disappointment, and the Cowboys should really be disgusted with themselves, like, seriously. I don't see how they're able to walk around with a smile and act like everything's okay.
I wonder who Zeke traded jerseys with in this game.
Oh, yeah. He traded with somebody.
He did.
He traded with somebody.
That's all he cares about.
And,
in the game.
I wish we had a coach that was able to ignite a fire under this football team. I wish we had a coach that held these players accountable, that had high expectations, that demanded excellence, not just on Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that put in that had the ability to evolve with the game. And we just have not had that for an entire decade. We have seen the same thing over and over and over again for 10 years.
But I do think that
disgusting.
finally, because I've never thought this in my probably now 6-year hatred of Jason Garrett. I've always not liked him, but I've really started hating him these last few years.
Yeah, a strong disdain.
Yes, I have noticed a shift from the players, because I've never until this season seen the players become disenchanted with Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
I've never seen them go to the sideline and diss him by not giving him high five.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of that happen until this season. So I think that finally, just maybe, he may be out the door.
No, I don't
Maybe.
think it's a maybe. I don't think there's any way this guy comes back next
Well,
year.
me and
if
Tracy have said it all year. I mean, it's up to Jerry Jones, and
No,
he
I don't
loves
think
Jason
this one's
Garrett.
up to Jerry Jones. I think Steven's going to take control. I think it's going to be a situation very similar to the draft year where it was Johnny Manziel and Jerry Jones wanted to take him, and Steven Jones
veto
overruled
Yeah. Veto.
and made sure that did not happen. And I think that's what we see. That's what we're
Hey,
going to see.
Johnny
this offseason.
Manziel's available for all you Dak
because
haters.
Jerry Jones didn't want to. Jerry Jones didn't want to get rid of Dez. That was a Steven Jones move. And I think Jerry Jones just had so much respect and love for Dez Bryant that he wanted to be the individual, that told him. But that was definitely 150% a Steven Jones call. And there's no way you can justify.
Steven Jones also got rid of Lucky Whitehead suddenly as well.
And there's no way you can justify keeping him at this point, because if they keep Jason Garrett at this point, the bottom line, which is the dollars and cents, it's going to be affected.
Yeah.
There's not going to be season ticket holders willing to invest in this product if this is going to be the guy going forward. So it's at the point where it's gonna affect the bottom line, and that's unacceptable. So
And that's all Jerry really cares about.
yeah. There's no way you can justify it to the fan base. I mean, it's just not possible at this point. No matter, even if we win the division by somehow, even if the Eagles go out there and the Giants play upset and they lose,
that's not gonna happen.
I don't see that happening at all. But I don't see a scenario in which you can justify bringing him back, no matter how much Jerry loves him. It's you can't do it.
So the game was moved from noon to 3:25.
Huh?
The
Is
Eagles
what
game?
I read. No, the game coming up this Sunday, the Skins game, us and the Skins.
Okay.
Oh, really?
It was supposed to be at noon. It's now at 3:25, which is at the same time the Eagles are playing the Giants. So we're totally going to be like,
Oh, those sneaky little...
You're right.
back and forth.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be back and forth.
It is now 3:25.
Because we're going to be wanting to know.
So for those
So
of
Kelly
you...
probably doesn't have to go to work at 8 a.m. anymore.
For those of you that don't know, in order for us to take the NFC East, we have to beat the Skins and the Eagles have to lose to the Giants.
Yeah.
How much on a scale of 1 to 10? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm not even going to talk about the Cowboys. I want to talk about the Eagles Giants.
Yeah, based on the last game I watched them play, it was a Monday
Let's
night,
see.
which
Eagles.
was grueling to watch.
It's in
Remember?
New York.
It
It's
looked
in New
pretty
York.
good at first.
Remember?
It looked like Sheila was going to have a massive comeback.
And we
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
the
it
Giants
did. It did
to
look
lose,
like
to
that.
win
And
that
then
one, and we want the Giants to win this one too. But
and
the
then
Eagles came back.
In true Sheila fashion, he crapped the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
That is
came
what
from behind
happened.
and won the game.
But now they've got Daniel Jones back.
Daniel Jones is back.
Such an
Saquon Barkley looks like
Awful
he's
game to watch.
finally back to Saquon Barkley after dealing with the ankle injury. He had a pretty damn good game against the Redskins. I mean, he just ran all over the damn place. I think he ended up having over 200. He had 189 yards rushing and then 90 yards receiving. So, yeah, I think if Saquon Barkley can have a game like that, it's very possible. And why wouldn't the Giants want to go out and play upset? It's not like they get the number one pick. It's basically a game about draft positioning at this point for the Giants, and they got their quarterback. So why not go out there and try and ruin the Eagles' chances for the hell of it?
Just for the hell of it.
Just for the
Why
hell
not?
of it.
Come on, Giants. Why not?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
They just
because
beat
it
the
sounds like
Redskins 41
it totally. Yeah, they did. They beat them.
41 to 35. It was a shootout.
But even if we do,
It just sounds like something the Giants would do.
Even if we do win the NFC East, like, does it really matter?
I'm going to the Redskins game, so we'll see what happens.
Well, the last game you went to, we won.
Yeah,
so
we'll see.
That's
we
true.
we were
That's actually
really
true.
upset that you didn't fly out to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
and
You
go
know,
to that
Actually,
game.
I wanted
it's
to.
your fault.
Yeah,
I
it's all
wanted
your
to,
fault.
but I just hate
You and that-
Philadelphia so much.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's hard to go there.
it's probably
All
the
right.
last place on my list I'd ever want to go.
They're
Well,
in
we'll see what
Boston.
happens. Nonetheless, it is the last game of the regular season, so we will be here for our pregame show at 1 o'clock.
This is such a
12:30?
sad day for me.
What time you want to do it, Hanny? 12:30.
The pregame?
Yeah, so you can get there.
Yeah, let's do 12:30.
Okay, so we'll do the pregame show right here at 12:30. The last pregame
Yeah, we'll
show
have seats, so it
of-
really doesn't
Oh,
matter.
regular
I don't like
season.
it. I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't even have to do it at 12:30, honestly, because
But
we'll
I
have
just
actual
don't-
seats, so
no,
we don't
I
have
just
to get
I
close.
don't like it that it's our last one. That the season's
I'm
ending.
kind of
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
man, I'm,
it's been brutal.
I'm
It's been a
kinda
brutal
over it.
season.
I'm honestly
kinda
more
over it.
excited about the off season. I am
But I
really,
don't want
really
this
anxious
to
to see who
end.
comes
The-
in for the
the-
new head coach.
Yeah, us ending.
Oh
is
yeah,
sad.
we should at least do maybe one show a month, maybe,
Yeah.
or 2 shows a month.
Yeah, every other week.
We're still
Whatever.
doing
We
JoJo's
can
replay
figure
because
it
we got
out.
basketball
Yeah,
and everything
that's-
else to talk about, baby. So JoJo's replay will be still in effect. You know, we're coming next.
Would
we're
it
going to do a
be-
flex.
Would we be
I gotta play
traitors
that.
if we all three agreed to go for the Saints?
Hell no! You better pick another team. I ain't going for no Saints. They the Aints, and I'm going for. I don't like
if the
the Saints. They suck.
when the
That's
Cowboys
wrong.
lose,
Look,
not
you-
if they
you love
lose, but when
Luka
they lose,
and
I'm going for the
Luka. I
Saints.
trust Dallas
I'm going
fans, and it's going down. Playing basketball all over town. Go to
Luka.
American Airlines
Luka.
Center.
Yeah, Patrick, you heard me.
Yeah.
Oh, you owe Patrick $100.
I
By
do.
the way.
Well, technically, not yet, because if we win the division somehow and we get a playoff game and the Saints do not have home field advantage, the Saints cannot play playoff football on the
man.
road like they play at that dome. Okay, so
Don't you just hate
it's
though?
technically not over.
Don't you just hate though that every year we have to say technically though?
The fat lady ain't sang yet, Patrick.
But though technically, like, aren't you sick of having
Look.
to say that?
I texted him like 3 weeks ago after we lost to somebody. I'm like, dude, just send me your fucking PayPal. I'm just over it. He's like,
I'm
no,
over it
not
too,
yet,
man.
not yet. I said, okay.
I'm over it too.
So I
man.
tried to pay him
I'm-
a few weeks ago.
I'm kind of ready to just stop the bleeding, but you know, we will be here.
We will be here.
We will be here.
I
As,
will be
as long
clear.
as you guys are here, we will be here.
We
so,
will be here.
without further ado,
Adieu. No more adieu.
let's get to our drawing.
Yeah, you're gonna draw some names. We're gonna give you some things. Yeah.
So this is our weekly drawing for the month of December. We are giving away some free merch for our loyal fans that have tuned in faithfully every week. Again, because it is Christmas week, I'm about to turn your mic off. Because it is Christmas week, I will be out of town, so these gifts will go out on Monday as well as the people that were called yesterday.
Oh my gosh, we also have to
So-
do predictions.
On the pregame. This isn't pregame.
Oh yeah, pregame. I forgot. I thought we weren't doing.
Burned out.
So you'll be back in time
Tracy.
for that.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
having
okay.
a pregame show.
I
Okay.
forgot. I thought you weren't going to be back in time.
So without further ado,
Adieu. Adieu.
here is the drawing
Adieu.
for free merch
Free-
because
for-
we
for-
loves
for-
you
for-
guys.
for free
We're
merch.
picking 3 names. Here we go.
1 and a 2 and a drop that finger down to you.
Vincent Bobo already won, so
Yeah.
you gotta
Oops.
take him off.
Oops.
Yep.
Oops.
Vincent
I thought I
Bobo.
did. I'm usually good about that. Hold
Yeah.
on.
So-
Sorry, no Vincent Bobo.
and Vincent,
Okay,
you
here we
are.
go.
Yeah, here we go.
1 and a 2 and a drop that finger down in the Chinatown. Go.
That's what she said.
Rashad Griffin.
Rashad Griffin.
Rashad Griffin.
I hope you ain't gone missing because you just won you a koozie.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna
And
write that
yes.
All right,
yes,
I got
yes,
you on the
yes,
page.
yes,
Here we
yes.
go.
And we're going. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, oh shit. Oh, okay, here we go. And a 1 and a 2 and a drop the finger down on the phones for a koozie 2.
We're going to go with the bottom one,
Yeah.
Joe Piara.
Joe Piara, don't wear no tiara. Just get your info to us and you get you a koozies.
Yeah, so I will be sliding into your DMs. Please check your secret creepy folder
Check
because
the creepy folder.
that seems to be where all my messages go.
Red Rover, Red Rover. All right, here we go. You ready?
Last one.
Going down to Chinatown. Just bring that finger on down. Hey. There you go.
Chesney Jones Sr. Chesney Jones Sr.
Chesney Jones Sr.
You are a
Hey,
wiener.
don't you be a wiener.
So, congratulations to everyone that won tonight. Again, I will be sliding into those DMs. So, look for me in your secret creepy folder. For some reason, my messages just go in there, I guess. Facebook is intuitive like that.
Merry Christmas.
We will be back
Happy holiday.
on next Sunday right
Happy
here
Kwanzaa.
for the pregame show at 1
Happy
o'clock.
Hanukkah.
Right? 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
It's going down.
For the pregame
Pregame
show.
show.
Merry
Hope you're
Christmas,
ready.
everybody.
Happy
Love
holidays,
y'all.
Merry Christmas.
everybody. Go open presents on Wednesday. It's Christmas time of year. Yeah, JoJo's feeling queer. Gonna drink her some beer. Then we're gonna go hunt some deer. I like to hunt. It's really fun. Don't you wanna go with me? Hunting some deer in the place to be. Maybe Oklahoma and we go see OKC. And Chris Paul playing basketball.
Hunting deer, you're vegetarian.
That don't mean I don't like to kill things. I like to kill things. So I hunt the deer and I drink some beer and I have no fear and I don't care what you feel about me. So have some fun. Happy holiday.
That's the first time I've ever heard a vegetarian say
Yeah, I was
that
like,
they're down
what?
for hunting.
I was
I like to shoot
what
things.
is
The
going on?
face that Tracy made while you were
It's the
saying
circle
that,
of life.
I wish you could have seen her face. She's looking at you like this.
Hey. It's the circle of life.
What is happening, Hammy?
I don't eat the deer, but I kill the deer.
All right, we're going to end
Then
it
I
right
have
there.
a cheer.
Yeah,
We're
it's
gonna
about
end
to get
it right
controversial.
there. It's about to get weird. We're going to go ahead and cut it off now. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Do
We
you
will
want to
see
shoot some deer
we'll
with
see-
me?
We will see you right here on Sunday for the pregame show at 1 o'clock. Merry Christmas. Not Happy New Year yet. We'll say that next
We'll
week.
say
Happy
that next
Hanukkah.
time.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy
Merry
Kwanzaa.
Christmas.
Happy all the other
On the
things that I'm
first
probably
day of
missing.
Christmas, I shot some deer.
All right.
Second day of Christmas,
we're stopping now.
we
Love you
ate
guys.
some
Bye.
venison.